As Mr. Huggins has expressed, it is more than a football game for us. It's a given that my coaches and my student athletes want to get out there and win the game. But what it means to us is engaging communities. We really take athletics to a whole new level. We're not only the number one or the strongest cohort on our campus, the student athletes, our band and our choir. We call ourselves the ABCs, athletics, band, and choir. We have the highest graduation rates, the highest course completion, and the highest retention rates than any student group or anything on our campus, which we're really proud of. When I took over the program, we were somewhere around a 2.5 cumulative GPA, and we raised that to well over a 2.85. We're striving to get over a 3.0 and to be able to maintain that. And we have about 250 student athletes. So again, it's more than just a game and athletics. So engaging the community of Chicago has been very important to our university. As you've heard Larry state about the number of students that we bring every year. We've spent millions of dollars in scholarships here in the city of Chicago for the students to matriculate to Central State University, and we're very, very proud of that. And our students that come from here are extremely successful. We believe in not just coming to get something from the Classic, but we like to leave things behind. A bridge was formed between Central State University and Chicago Football Classic, and then we got a whole bunch of people involved to do some crossing of that bridge that continues. Long after I and the guys are gone, we want this relationship to continue, and it's very important to us. We have a very strong alumni base here. I've got Dennis Wells and Sandy Lynn out here that are troopers for us, somewhere in the crowd. Our alum get out there and they work it. And the interesting thing is, when we first played in this Classic in 2008, our alum really came out, poured out, they volunteered, started doing things for the Classic. Well, the next year in 2009, we weren't even playing in the Classic, but the alums still got out here and supported this Classic because of what it means to this city and our students. We emphasize the academics. We like giving out scholarships, and we do that very well. So this has been a great means for us to kind of get rooted in the community of Chicago. So when I say about coming back and it's family, that's exactly what this is, and what these gentlemen mean to me. It's about family. And when I first came, one thing that Larry always said to me was, life is about relationships. You know, whether it's with your dog or whether it's God Almighty. But life is about relationships, and we value that very much. So a lot of you I've worked with over the years. Yes, Sherman Dodge. I bought my Jeep from Sherman Dodge. I'm actually sending a friend of mine from Ohio. She's coming to buy a Jeep from Sherman Dodge next month. And BMO Harris, and what they're doing for education is just tremendous. I've had an opportunity to meet with them over the years and last year, and we're going to form a good relationship and start sending a lot of our students that are from here to be able to come back to Chicago to give back to the community that they're raised in, and that's really important to us. So I know a lot of you are hearing me talk about other things other than the football game, but that's what it's really all about. It's really about our students. This is a wonderful family event, a wonderful positive event for the city of Chicago that everyone just needs to wrap their arms around and embrace. Whether you're a sponsor, whether you live in the community, or whether you're even outside of the community of Chicago. It's a wonderful event to come, and it highlights so many of our students, whether it's the football players or bands or drill teams and various things. So I encourage you all to come out to the Chicago Football Classic on September 10th, be competing against my rival friend here, Lynn Dawson, who you'll hear from. We're in the same conference, the Southern Intercollegiate Athletic Conference, which is a very strong Division II conference based out of Atlanta, Georgia. So Clark Atlanta and Central State will put on a wonderful show, not just on that gridiron, but also the Battle of the Bands. So it's going to be a spectacular day. I encourage you all to come out. I thank you so much. And again, it's always nice to be back home. God